It's Thursday evening coming to you from Iceland, Rink 2, here in Mississauga. Tonight's matchup, the home team, the Mississauga Jets, face off against the Duffield Devils. The ice is a little bit wet this evening as we've got a massive amount of water here in the corner. Looks like we're going to have our first penalty of the game. Gregory Sells is going to be going off for a little bit of tomfoolery, or as we might like to call it, I believe it was roughing. But we also have the player from Mississauga going off as well. So those two are going to get acquainted for the next 2 minutes. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the Jets goaltender. We got a goalie change here early in the game. Looks like Gris is going off for some changes. Johnny Leung with a shot from the point. The goalie had to be sharp there. Now we got Scolari. He chips it in. Flips it back to himself. And now Foster's in there. Foster and Scolari take a look. This wet ice is just wreaking havoc here in the corner. Scolari takes a look as this puck now, he leaves it for Foster. Foster. McDonald. And then it goes through to St. John and he fires one and that goes off the foot of the Jets defenseman. Leung throws it back in behind. Foster once again takes a look. Foster. And Scolari are in there. Now they take a look and just keep ragging it in the corner. Scolari chips it off the wall. Luca now picks it up. He leaves it. Backdoor for Scolari. He gets pushed around to the side and now the Jets try and come out. Valhalla throws it up past Leung. Leung now takes a look and he's got a little bit of open space. Gains the red line and fires it in deep. Now the Devils look to choke it off on the wall. And now the Jets get it and they throw it up to the center of the ice. Dilio throws it in. Now Serrani goes back for it. Serrani throws it around to the far side to Cohen. Cohen tries to chip it off the wall, but the hard-charging Jets keep it in the zone. Now Shen chips it up and just misses Tenio Rodrigo on the far side. Now they come back to the other side. Take a look. And Serrani throws it out. Lucas skates into it and he's able to grab it and he chips it high and off the wall. Now it comes back down. They go to the far side. This time Shen throws it up. Just misses Tenio Rodrigo. Now they come back again. Serrani chips it up. McDonald. He comes in and takes a little bit of a spill. Cable throws it across to the far side. Now back in behind they go. Shen throws it around. Lansfield just reaches for it. Now Dale grabs it, throws it across. They come back up the boards. This time Benson Lansfield grabs it. He throws it back to Serrani. Serrani now sets up behind his net. And then McDonald grabs it. He comes to the far side. Hits Shen. Shen now. A little bit of space. And we got a hooking call coming up to the Jets. Shen came across the blue line. And was hooked there, so with 6:45 remaining in the period, we're going to have a face-off to the left of Sadowski. Westover into Luca. Back in the slot. Tenio Rodrigo. And Scolari tries to lift it over the pad. Just misses there. Now they throw it back once again. Westover and Luca. And Tenio Rodrigo in the slot. And a big save by the goaltender. Squeaks through the arm, but then it just stays out of the net. Now they come back and it just gets out of the zone. Westover grabs it, throws it to Tennille Rodrigo. He's winding it up behind the net. Pushes it back around, and now Scoleri just has it roll off his stick, and deep it goes once again. Now they come back around the far side. Luca now pushes it off the boards to himself. Hits McDonald on the far side. McDonald now comes in on Marotta. Throws a low one at the net. And now he comes around, picks it up. Hits Harris Peru. A tip shot there. Now back in the corner it goes. McDonald. And Cohen. Cohen now grabs it. Takes a look. Surveys the situation. Cohen hits Lansfield. Lansfield just over the net. Now they come back in, Harris Peru. McDonald throws it in behind to Cohen. Cohen once again takes a look. Pushes it back around to the far side. McDonald and Jang are in there, and he leaves it back for Cohen. Back, Lansfield fires another one, and that one gets blocked by Marotta. And they push it back out. Leung now grabs it. Leung hits Lansfield. Lansfield chips it, and just coming out of the penalty box was Cool. And they throw it deep. St. John up to Lansfield. Back to Leung. Back to St. John. Up and just out of the reach of Cohen, and a high shot there, and Atheson Yaddis with his big first save of the game with 4:23 remaining here in the period. Duffield throwing the puck around. Working hard here. Looks like they're bit of a feeling out tonight. Now they come back once again, the Jets. Fire it just wide of the net. Pushed in behind the net there, and Sells comes away with it. Sells. A little bit of space, chips it around Dale. Comes into the corner, throws a centering pass, just hits Scoleri, then they throw it back in behind the net. Foster, he turns, throws to Shen, tip shot there. Drops down. Now it comes back in once again. Sells with a hard shot, and the goalie had to be sharp. Now Serrani keeps it in. Sells cuts Dilio off. It comes back out to Serrani. He throws it to the far side to Shen. Shen up to Foster. Tries to chip it around too. Now Sells grabs it. Takes a look. Just has it roll off his stick. Now he's in surveying the situation. Takes a look, fires a low shot, blocker save. Scoleri grabs the rebound. He comes in behind, stops up, takes a look once again, fires it just through the crowd. Now they come around, Luca's got it. Luca, he went for Serrani in the slot, unable to get the shot off there. Now the Jets try and come out once again. Dilio chips it past Westover. Down in the zone they go. Westover hits Tennille Rodrigo. That avoids an icing. And Carrillo goes back for it. Cohen chips it around. Luca now in the corner. Marotta with a backhand over to Coho. Now Cohen, he chips it in deep. Trying to force them into a mistake. And Tennille Rodrigo grabs that. Now he takes a look. Cohen comes in to help out. Tennille Rodrigo. Now they come back out once again. Up the boards they go now. A hard charge, and Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield takes a look. McDonald throws it back. Now Harris-Prue grabs it. Harris-Prue. McDonald tries to hit Lansfield. Now they come back to the other side. Raymond throws it around. Marotta tries to get it out of the zone. Just gets past Leung. Now they come back to the other side. McDonald gains the zone. A hard shot there and a big glove save by the goaltender. Back through once again. St. John throws it in. Marotta blocks that. And now the Jets come away with it. The Jets push it to the far side. Now they come back up once again. McDonald grabs it. He just fires it in deep. And they make a wholesale change. Back out they come once again. Leung chips it off the wall. Now Scoleri grabs it. Scoleri, a little bit of space. A centering pass there, and Luca redirects that one just there. Sharp save by the goaltender with the pad down. Now Scoleri and Luca in the corner. Luca chips it back to Scoleri behind the net. Shen pinching in from the blue line, keeps it in and rolls it around to the far side. Zhang now trying to get out of the zone, gets up. Scoleri's able to cut it off. Now Valhalla grabs it, but Luca takes it right back. Now they get it up and Valhalla comes up the board. He drives down, the buzzer sounds just as they cross the blue line. And that's gonna push us into the second period, 0-0, just like we started the first. Both these teams going to get a little bit of a talking to from the coaching staffs, letting them know what they want to improve upon here in the second period, what they liked about the first. A fine Thursday evening here in Mississauga. Both these teams skating with a little bit of extra kick as most of the kids are off school tomorrow. Probably not wanting their parents to go to those parent-teacher interviews. But they'll get a well-deserved day off, so they got that extra energy. Let's burn it off tonight. Sereni tries to push it up to Cohen. He gets tripped up there. Now Sells is on the wall. Now it squirts out, and Sereni finds Tennille Rodrigo on the far side. He burns in. A hard shot and a big save there as the goaltender from the Jets covers it up. Played the angle perfectly there. Was able to stop that one as Tennille Rodrigo came racing in. Now they leave it back. Shen chips it off the wall. Now it comes back around to the far side. Tennille Rodrigo on the wall. Leaves it. Now Cohen tries to get around the D. And they push it back around. Deep in the zone once again. Cohen gives chase. And now it looks like we are going to have a big power play here coming up for the Duffield Devils. The call on the ice is body contact in behind the net. They push the draw back. Leung now holds it, throws it, and the Jets fire one the length of the ice. St. John goes after it. Sets his guy up. Now McDonald looks to settle things down. Now he throws it over to St. John. Lansfield chips it up to center ice. They run out of racetrack and it goes all the way back into the zone. Now St. John and Leung. Leung now looks to gain the red line. Fires it in deep. Luca gives chase. They try and fire it around the boards and it just gets out and down the ice. Johnny Leung goes back for it, tries to settle things down. Now they get it up to Sells. Sells gets around the first guy. Around the second. Now it goes into the corner. Scoleri throws it back to Westover. He fires a low one. That gets blocked there. And they throw it out to the middle of the ice. Westover, just inside his blue line, throws it to Harris Peru. Up to Sells. Sells to Foster. Foster now throws it back to Harris Peru. Harris Peru walks in. A low shot. And that's in the back of the net of Scoleri. Picks up the rebound and deposits it home with 12:39 remaining to make it 1-0 Devils. Harris Peru made a great play there after Westover threw it over to him. He was able to walk in. Threw a nice shot in, and then they had a rebound, and Scoleri, like a good vacuum cleaner salesman trying to sell a latest model, Scoleri picks it up and puts it into the back of the net. Now Luca creates a turnover, drives down, throws a backhand across, tried to hit Scoleri in tight there. He was sniffing around blue paint for a second in the game, in this period too. 12:13 remaining here. We'll have a face-off to the left of the goaltender. Sells on the draw, wins it back. Shen now puts it into Sells. He centers it. Just misses. Cohen there, a great opportunity. Now Teneo Rodrigo with a pass from Serrani. He crosses the blue line, drives deep. He looks for the centering pass, and the Jets keep that one back to the outside. Now they throw it around once again. Now he comes back to the far side. Sells, looks to get away from a couple of guys, drives in. He goes high and just over the net. Now the Jets look to break out this left wing side, throw it up the wall, up the middle of the ice, but Serrani, not only does he break that play up, but from the seat of his pants, a spinorama throws it into the zone. Now the Jets create another turnover, but Shen holds him to the outside. Serrani puts his foot in the way of that one and blocks it. Now he turns inside his zone. A little bit of open ice. He throws it up to Teneo Rodrigo, and it just rolls off his stick, but it goes into the corner. Now Teneo Rodrigo in behind the net. Looks for a centering pass, tries to hit Cohen. Now back out Luca. He covers that wall up and holds it. Now Luca. They try and push it around to the far side. McDonald throws it back into the corner. Then the guy throws one off his head. Putting it back out into the middle of the ice. Now Lansfield races over for it. Luca now. Great pass attempt there to McDonald. They come back to the far side. Hit Johnny Leung. Johnny Leung now drives deep. Tries to leave it there for Luca. A centering pass to Lansfield. Now they come back once again. Leung. Leung eludes a couple, fires a high one. And now around the corner it goes. Oh! We had a player lose an edge there and go down. Hopefully everybody's okay. Now Lansfield, he fires it deep and into the corner. They try and push it around to the other side. St. John holds the line and it forces them to dump it deep. McDougall throws it out in front to Fisher. Sells knocks him down. Looks like we're going to have another Jets power play here. Oh, looks St. John for tripping. I wasn't sure what they called there. I just saw two players go in and one player go down. So 9:16 remaining in the second period. Duffield goes back to the penalty kill. Jets on a big power play. Cable leans in with Sells. They push it back. Now Sells tries to chip it off, and it just gets past the defense and out. Zhang throws it across. Raymond circles at the blue line. Now he tries to drive in just wide of the net. They give a hard charge. Harris Peru breaks it up, and Foster tries to get it out, but they seal the wall off. Cable and Cole in there, and now it comes out. Sells kicks it to his stick and fires at the length of the ice. They set it up behind the net, fire it up to the far side. It gets through everybody, and down the ice it goes. An awkward bounce there, and goal nets it to make it 1-1. A power play goal with 8:29 remaining. The puck came down the ice, bounced off the backboards, and it just came straight out the way it went. I think everybody was expecting it to come out the other side of the net. And the Jets were able to capitalize to make it 1-1. Now, Sereni and Luca are in there. Now they set things up. They chip it up the boards. Taneo Rodrigo throws it across. And they find the back of the net on a centering pass. Matthew Luca skating straight down the slot. It came right to him, and it was on a platter in a wide open net, and he was able to make it 2-1. Duffield. Luca now pushes it back. Cohen turns the corner, chips it up to Luca. Now Matthew Luca, using his edges, eludes his man, tries the centering pass. A wraparound attempt, and the goaltender comes across with that big pad and keeps it out. Now Taneo Rodrigo, from the seat of his pants, fires it into the corner. Now they try and come around the other side, but Sereni pinches in, and now Luca. It comes back to Sereni, and the Jets just push it off the wall. Shen grabs that, fires it out of the zone quickly. They create a turnover. Now it comes back in. Off the side of the net. And we got the net off its moorings as the referee blows the whistle with 7:18 remaining here in this second period. A scrambled draw, it comes back. Sells. Now the Jets try and come away with it. Hounded there by, now we got a delayed offside. Leung now. Leung comes up the ice. He's got a lot of room. Johnny Leung rolls off his stick into the corner. Benson Lansfield chips it to himself. Now he's in there. He's got a couple of guys on him. McDonald's in there. He comes away with it. Zhang knocks it down. Now Leung takes a look once again. Fires it around to St. John. St. John throws it back over to Leung. Now they try and get things set up once again. Miscommunication there. So Athisigiadis covers it up. Back to the drawing board. A fresh set of forwards indeed out there. Luca wins the draw back. Westover and Raymond collide behind the net. Now Raymond tries to come away with it. A centering pass goes through the crease. Scoleri picks it up, leaves it for Harris Peru. He chips it off the glass. An awkward bounce off a stanchion. Foster picks it up. He tries to get it around everybody. And Luca and Scoleri skate into it. Another great save by the goaltender as the hard-charging Scoleri came away with it. And with 5:44 remaining, we still have a 2-1 game. Face off to the right of the goalie. Now Scoleri's in the corner. He sets things up, tries to circle. A couple of guys on him. The Jets chip it up to the blue line. Now they get it out. Centering pass. Now Westover holds them up briefly. Him and Cole go into the corner. McDougall behind the net. And Harris Peru. Harris Peru comes away with it. Chips it around a couple. Now they come up the middle of the ice. Harris Peru with wheels tonight. And he has the puck just barely roll off his stick. And they're able to cover it up. With 5:07 remaining here in this second period. Sells on the draw. Sereni. Now they throw it back around to the other side. Sells. Holds that up and throws it in deep. They try and center it up. Sereni just fires it back in behind the net. The hard charging Tadeo Rodrigo's in there now. And it comes back around to the other side. They come up to the middle of the ice and Sereni holds them up. Now they look to center it, but they're able to keep it going. Pass up there and they throw it around, come to the other side. Tadeo Rodrigo races over, keeps it in, sells. He centers it, and that just rolls through the crease. And then we get a backhander that goes out of the playing area into the Duffield bench with 4:04 remaining. Once again, in order to continue playing this game, the referees have leaned on the expertise of Brian Foster as he picked that puck up and handed it back and said, "Here you go. Let the kids play on." Lansfield now turns, drives in. Lansfield comes back now. McDonald. He throws a low one at the front of the net. Goaltender covers that up, and we got 3:34 remaining here in the period. Luca on the draw. They win the puck, and Leung fires it back in deep. They try a centering pass once again. Lansfield. Now it comes back around to the far side. Leung grabs it. Leung takes a look. Johnny Leung with a couple of guys on him. Chips it up to Lansfield. He fires it in and sells now. Sells. And McDonald goes off the post on the backhand. Now they come back around to the other side. And they fire it back in deep once again. Scoleri gives chase down there. And sells. And then they get it out and down the ice. Athasiniadis hasn't seen a lot of action tonight. Covers it up just as a friendly reminder that he's down at this end of the ice. Wants to be seen. 2:44 remaining. Face off to the left of Athasiniadis. A big save there as he's called upon and he kicks it out. Now they come back up the other side. Trying to drive in deep, the Jets. Push it in, it rolls off the side of the net. Now it comes back around the other side. Sells. Just throws a backhander up to the middle of the ice. Westover. Here's Peru. And Raymond just throws it over the net. Oh, an awkward fall there. Doesn't look like it's any worse for wear, thankfully. A low shot, and Athasiniadis called upon again, has to be sharp. Covers it up. Sells now. Grabs it. Spins it center ice. Throws it to Scoleri. Now they come in. Scoleri drives wide into the corner. Eludes his man. And now in behind the net. Sells. Takes a look. Foster. And there's a big save and a quick whistle by the referee. With 1:39 remaining here in this second period. Luka on the draw. They fire the puck around to the far side. Luka in behind the net, takes a look, reverses course, leaves it there for Cohen. Cohen now in the corner, tries to elude a couple of Jets. They threw the afterburners on and raced over to get him. Now Serrani, he fires it back in deep. Luka's in the corner. Cohen comes in to help him. They cut back in once again. Centering pass there. Now Serrani pinches in from the point. Luka just has it roll off his stick. Unable to get it out, Tenio Rodrigo chips it around to himself. Now Tenio Rodrigo takes a look, cuts back into the middle of the ice, and a big save there by the goaltender to keep it 2-1 with 39.9 seconds remaining here in the period. Sells. They lean him to the draw there. Now it comes back. Shen with a low shot. Now it comes back. McDonald tries to push it back. Comes in. And a great play there by the line as they throw it around. Trying to hold it. Now the Jets try and come away with it. Up the middle of the ice. 13 seconds remaining here in the period. Serrani runs a little bit of interference on his man. Now they come around Lansfield. Chips it off the wall. Trying to skate into it. A great attempt there. The buzzer sounds and we're going to skate into the third period with Duffield leading 2-1. Fast-paced end-to-end action there in that period. Both these teams came to play tonight, and they're treating the fans to a tight checking 2-1 hockey game. Don't think you could ask for anything more. The referee wants to get out of here as he blows that little whistle of his. Might want to check it. Sounds like it's malfunctioning. Maybe he'll just put it away and let them play. So McDougall and Luka on the draw. Scrambled draw. Foster chips it past Marotta. Now it comes back out on the wall. Luka and Foster. They leave it for St. John. He fires a shot. And that trickles towards the net as that hits something. And Sadowski drops down and covers it up. 14 seconds into this third period. Clark signals face off to the left of the goaltender. We'll do it all over again. Scramble draw, Marotta comes away with it. Backhander over to Raymond on the far side. Raymond tries to come away with it. Gets surrounded. Scoleri picks it up. Now Luca and Scoleri try and play it. They just get it past the D, and now they come back down. Hard charging back check there. Disrupts that play. And now Leung. He comes up the ice with it. Johnny Leung takes a look, and he throws it over to Foster. They're unable to get the shot off that time. Now they come back to the other side. Raymond and Leung are on the far side. Leung picks it up, tries to headman it to Luca. Colho gets his stick in the way of it. Westover with an active stick there, keeps it out of the zone, and now Sells. Sells comes away, takes a look, tries to feed it to Cohen, but Westover follows it up, and he whistles one just wide of the net. Tenio Rodrigo on the back check, and they come away with it. Tenio Rodrigo tries to get it past the defense, and they fire it in deep. Westover now. Westover grabs it, tries to get it up. It hits something, and the Jets are able to keep it in the zone. Now, Tenio Rodrigo hits Sells. Sells tries to drive wide. Now he comes around. And they just have an offside. I'm telling you, we got some whistles malfunctioning. It's hard to hear them tonight. Luca on the draw. Giles now tries to chip it up to Dilio. Westover. Harris Peru. Now Luca. Now McDonald comes in. McDonald. He goes low and just wide of the net. Now Westover. Now Giles from his own zone throws it up to Dilio. Now Luca, he comes in, throws it to Lansfield. Lansfield, and a huge glove save there by Sadowski. Big glove save by Sadowski to keep it 2-1 with 12:21 remaining here in the period. Scoleri pushes it back. They try and keep it in. Cable just gets it out now. Comes back around. Sells is going to go off for interference. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good. Hey, guys. Referees are over giving their explanation. Not going to change anything, but I think he just wants to make the point that if you have the puck and you turn in at the blue line, Luca now on the draw. Short-handed here for the next 2 minutes or less. Now they try and set things up. It pushes wide. Serrani skates into it, and he's able to fire it out and down the ice. The Jets retreat. Marotta looks, settles things down behind his net. Head up the whole way. He finds carrier. They push it up just out of the reach. And now Foster charges into one. pushes it back behind the net. Now Marotta takes a look, goes to the far side. Luca cuts that one off, and they're able to keep it in. Now Luca, and another big glove save by the goaltender there. Might want to try and get words down to the bench. Avoid the glove. It's hot tonight. You can see it smoldering and smoking from here. Surprised I haven't seen flames coming off it. Now Marotta behind the net. Marotta taking a look. Scoleri tries to keep them in. Tenio Rodrigo pushes it back. Now Marotta pushes it up the boards. They get it down the ice. Leung grabs that, throws it up, and then Scoleri. And now they push it back down once again. Able to get it out and down, and now Scoleri and Tenio Rodrigo. Scoleri takes a look in behind the net. He's happy to kill some time with Dale on him. And they're down there. McDougall comes in to help out. Not really able to get the puck too far. And time ticking off the clock here. Now Scoleri with two guys on him, and he's able to hold it. And now Marotta comes away with it. Spins away from Scoleri. Now Leung. Leung on the far side. Takes a look. Comes back around. Johnny Leung. And he had McDougall on him. Now they push it around. St. John just tries to keep it in. Now they come to the far side. Cohen, high and off the glass. He hits Sells at center ice. Sells takes a look. And McDonald, and he buries it with 9:57 remaining in the third period. They killed off the power play. They were able to hit Sells with a bomb as he came out of the penalty box. He drove it into the corner and wisely took two guys with him, put it on a platter, and McDonald was able to deposit it to make it 3-1. Now they come back. Sells wins it, throws it over. Now they chip it off the boards. Get it down the ice. Try and hold it in the zone. Unable to get it down. Dilio now. He walks the line. Tries a backhand, and Athasiniadis covers it up with 9:36 remaining in the third period. We'll have a face-off to the right of Athasiniadis. They push it high and try and get it out. Just gets caught up in a foot. Now they come around to the far side. The Jets cut it off. Westover looks to chip it off the boards. Now they come back once again. This time they get it off and out. Now they hit McDonald. McDonald and Sells play give and go. Now McDonald takes a look, throws it over, hits Harris Peru. Harris Peru walks in. Lansfield spins and fires. Now they come back around to the other side. McDonald fires a low one, and that gets covered up by Sadowski. Then we got 8:44 remaining in the period. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Sadowski. Luca, Foster, and Scoleri up front. Now it comes back, Serrani, and tipped just wide there by Luca. Foster in the corner, dragging it, killing a little time. He's got Dale and McDougall on him, but Luca comes away with it. And then he fires one top corner, And he makes it 4-1 with 8:28 remaining here in the third period. A hush over the crowd here as they cheer on that goal by Luca. Now, Scoleri, he drives wide, tries to push it in deep. Serrani holds the line, and now it's in the feet of everybody, and McDougall comes away with it. But Foster catches him. Oh, and just misses Scoleri. A great play there. I don't think Scoleri was expecting it. Now Serrani chips it off the wall, tries to get it past three of the Jets to Luca, but then Raymond comes away with it. And Serrani picks it up once again. He's got a little bit of space, and he finds Foster on the far side, feeds it into Scoleri, and he deposits it in the back of the net for his second of the game with 7:34 remaining. They fed Scoleri, and he cut across as the goalie was going in the opposite direction, and he was able to find a wide open cage to make it 5-1. Jets are calling a timeout here. Settle things down. If these teams getting their marching orders for the final 7.5 minutes of the game here. See what this is all about. If you're Duffield, you want to keep applying the pressure. And the Jets are going to look to relieve a little bit of it, get it down in the other zone, and see if they can come away with something here. Cable and Sells on the draw. Sells wins it back. Tenio Rodrigo skates into it. Throws a backhand up the boards to Cohen. Now Cohen, he grabs it just outside the blue line, gets around his man, but Giles stops it up. Now they try and push it up once again. Now they get it in. Sells, leaves it, sends it back. Now in the middle of the ice, and a huge one-timer there by Cohen with 7:04 remaining to make it 6-1. They've been working on the one-timers in practice, and Cohen was able to connect on a beautiful pass by Sells. Luca and Cable on the draw. Jets push the draw back. Now they try and come away with it. McDonald throws it back to St. John, over to Leung. Leung up the middle of the ice. Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield now comes in, sauces one in, and then Sadowski kicks it out with his pad. Leung and Luca are in there. Now Lansfield, he looks to try and get things going. Now it comes back in. Lansfield takes a look. Now McDonald, he tries to turn and fire, unable to do much now. That one goes off Dale, and now Carosa gets it, and he drives down and throws it in deep. They try and push him around the other side. Leung, that one hits something and awkwardly bounces. Now it comes out. Dale pushes it back into the corner. Now Leung takes a look. He gets up there. Now Lansfield chips it to himself. Now Cable, he tries to chip it up. They come up the other side. Cable driving deep, tries to get around Harris Peru. Now it comes back around to McDonald. let the Jets create a turnover in the corner. Now it comes back to the other side. The Jets try and set things up. Now we have a turnover here, and Sells comes in. Sells, and he goes high, and that one is a big shoulder save by the goaltender. Now they come back out once again, and this time Foster goes backhand, forehand, and with 5:07 remaining, they make it 7-1. Luca and McDougall on the draw. Now it comes back around. Westover loses his man, comes away with it, fires it off the boards to Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo now comes down, gets pushed up there. Now Fisher grabs it. He tries to push it off the wall and get it past Harris Peru, but he holds on to it. Now they come up to the boards. Couple of things going on there. Now Harris Peru grabs it, fires it off the boards. They try and get it out of the zone. And Athasiniadis covers that one up with a big glove save with 4 minutes remaining in the third period here. Face off to the right of Athasiniadis. They push it forward. Just like threading a needle, they push it through everybody. Now it comes around to the other side. Scoleri leaves it for McDonald. He gets taken down, and then they come around the other side. Serrani now picks it up. Ooh, he gets taken down. Now they come around. Up the ice they go. McDonald tries to feed Scoleri. And then we got a bunch of things going on here. So with 2:40 remaining, referee calls a trip. Looks like we'll running time here. Won't be much time left. Now they come back. Leung leaves it in for Sells. He tries to hit Foster in the slot. Foster. He comes back, St. John. St. John loads and fires. Comes back to Sells. He fires one off the goalie's mask, and he covers it up quickly. And now we have another face-off. This time we're going to go to the left of Sadowski. Sells and Caroz on the draw. They win it back. Foster pushes it to Leung. Back into Sells. Sells to Foster. He turns to fire, but just gets his stick lifted by Valhalla at the last second. And it rolls softly in front of the goalie, and he covers it up. Now we're going to have a face-off right in your living room here. Jets make a couple of last-second changes. Sells pushes it back to Leung. Over to St. John. Allows him to walk into one, and he just whistles 1 inches wide of the post. Sells on the half wall, leaves it for Leung. Now he's back there once again. Throws it in. Foster, Sells, and they find the back of the net with 1 minute remaining in the third period. It just found an opening at between the post. And now with 48 seconds remaining, the referee's over there They win the draw and they push it back up to Neo Rodrigo. Now McDougall tries to push it in deep. Marotta fires it down to Westover. Former teammates. And we got an icing with 15 seconds remaining in the game. I think if everybody takes their time, we may just hear the buzzer. Folks, that's going to do it this evening. We want to thank you for tuning in. Duffield Devils come away victorious on this Thursday evening. Thanks for tuning in wherever you're watching us from. Good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.